Houston Cougars taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Weez Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Proctor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken a touchback.
Yeah, mark it up. It ain't an even matchup, buddy.
Looking for a man, it's Farmer. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And he's got it upright. And they don't
Knew the crossover where it was going to. I couldn't get there.
The 46-yard line. And how about taking a big
Once that instant roll happens, you already know what's going to the crosser.
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt.
You can see from the
play
play art, we switched it.
Test these DBs,
Doubled.
and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the
Yeah, I had a shot after play one. Play two.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Got enough for the 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. And he
Straight up
runs
laid
in
it,
for the
Parker.
score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board.
Yeah, the man plays ain't that great in Goats.
And the extra point is good, and it's
I found that out the hard way. Every now and then I gamble.
Ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I try to only run them whenever it's playing people who aren't going to run a bunch of drags.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Ooh.
And the pressure gets there.
Why did my slot receiver take so long to make that cut? The Joker got to the top of his route with nobody up there and did a shake and shimmy against a 3. The Joker shaking and shimmying versus nobody.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the
one
first
drop.
time tonight.
That was
Gets
a
his
dot,
first
too.
one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. They'll get it up to about the
You're talking about square?
4-yard line before they slam the brakes on it.
Oh, you talking about X? Going to the left.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now
Yeah, he was there, but
a 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the quarterback runs out of time.
he had me if he threw the streak because I accidentally switched it to the
they're so versatile in ways they can get after
cornerback.
the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks.
But yeah, my first read was to that because he had been running a 3, so my first read was to that post, and it was there. So
keep their quarterback standing up straight.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
come on, man. I don't know what. Oh, I think I was in match on that.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup.
I was.
25-yard line.
That's on me.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
To the air. It's Farmer. Puts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Oh, shoot.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on a slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Now he's going to break the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the
Come on,
challenge,
everybody.
right?
Yeah,
This
it is.
easily
Everybody
one
will
of the
start.
toughest games to date for both of these
That's
programs
hilarious.
coming into this one, so there's a lot of eyeballs.
Oh, that should have been me.
Who's mentally and emotionally the toughest?
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Oh, shoot. I'm in stack. God dang it. I just realized that after I hit X.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down
Here
without
come the
scoring.
RPO.
3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got
But he
it
had
as
2
was
days
trying to
back
throw,
there.
and they can't convert on 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
And a
forgot he likes to,
collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a
what you
final.
call it, too.
Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory
Stunt.
today. That offense had 0 problem.
So I gotta
putting up
keep
points,
that in
and
mind.
The defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. This could well be the biggest game we see all regular season, and this outcome promises to be a
You know, I like to
real
pass, so
talking
he
point.
just go on the straight stunts on stunts on stunts.
Game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They
Yep,
didn't get
exactly.
much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Woo.
And
Hold your
how
block,
about
buddies.
the work up front by that big defensive line.
Hold your block.
I think the offensive coordinators out there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity.
Sitting
Today
over
they
there
were
fighting
shut
for his
down,
life.
but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to
I didn't even
find
read the
what
RPO. It was all
makes
straight
this
run
team
for me on
go,
that one.
makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and they hopefully move the football.
Looking to fire.
Just gotta take
That's
what we can
caught.
get.
It's Thomas. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down
They're
line?
not getting off
Such a great job
they
by
blocks,
the defense
man.
winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Post route took forever.
Drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Oh, back there. Well, he was running a comeback on that
The Cougars will have
that last one.
10. Quick completion to the right. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Dude, whole line got stars on it.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll
That's
get
crazy.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell
Whole line
they
goated.
stuffed the run. Now it's 3rd and short. When they run again, you're going to force them to pass the football.
And the Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cheek. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I knew he was
When
going to
you're
be
a
covering the
playmaker
shallow.
like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last
And
play.
I knew I wouldn't
There
have
was
time
no
to wait
question
on
where the quarterback was going with that
the,
football. All week long, they decided on the
corner
biggest
route.
downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Rush is on him.
Didn't have square in my mind. Circle was about to be open.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines.
took him
and there's
forever to
many
get off
calls
his
they
break,
wanna call.
man.
They want to make explosive plays, but you
They're
got
not getting there
protect your
fast
QB,
enough
and he's
for
already
him.
been sacked. He's already been. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the
Ooh,
offensive
tried
side.
to place that one.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
My part is like, I got folk open. It just, one or two here or
Now let's see
there.
if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
I was hoping the lineman scooped him up.
And it's pretty obvious there was a
I knew he
big
was in
hole
man there. I
that
knew it was an
screen,
all-out
and the
blitz.
defense ran right
Knew he'd get
through
the
it.
D lineman. Was just hoping the lineman would scoop him up.
Arizona State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25.
Won't let you get to the edge on that, buddy.
To the return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for
Let's
this
go,
one to
fellas.
pay
Let's
off
go.
bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to
Let's eat.
execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now,
Breaks into the open. Good call.
Good quick snap, good quick
execution
snap.
as They move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Farmer. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Come on, man. Perfect call. I knew that was coming. That's why I told him hard flats.
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the
Pick it off,
opportunity
baby.
to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle.
They killing me,
now
Monk.
You fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays,
Look like he
they're
dropped
not
it,
huge
too.
plays all the time, but they can set up big plays.
Get
down
ready
the
for
road
that drag.
offense.
Oh, no, I'm just running.
Find some fresh air. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2nd down coming up. Offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete.
Doggone DB just gonna run by the ball.
Instead, they're looking at a
Like, bro, you there for a reason.
It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I
Joke
wanna
over here just
find
watching
ways
the
to
show.
get the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
To throw, it's Farmer. Looking
Yes,
down the
sir.
middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff
Ah,
out the
dang it.
threat. Returns it down to the 35-yard
Hey, the
line
recruiting
as they
class looking
cash
pretty
in on
good,
the
Monk. I can't
opportunity
even
to
lie.
force a turnover.
And
It ain't a bunch of
good,
us.
and that's a play this
We ain't
young
got a
man
lot.
is never going to
But
forget. His
we
first
getting there.
interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes.
It's gonna take a little
Getting
while
the
to get it together, but we getting there.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Hamilton. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right,
You stacking
way out
up for
space.
real.
Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making it.
There he goes.
Let's go.
Slippery slide. Took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Man, who was that he had come screaming through the D-line?
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him.
That was a DN? The Joker sent 7, it looked like. Might have been 6, but it sure felt like 7.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but he's going to let one fly.
He got a 99 speed.
And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first.
Yeah, that
down.
one
Second
pump
down
is
coming
clean.
up.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
He's gonna
That
try to
time
hit
they
me
couldn't
with my
link up,
own
but if you're on
empty
defense,
quads.
just know they're going to
That's
try
what we
that
doing.
play again.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To the air, it's Farmer. Now he's going to glide away from.
Dang it, I tried to lurk on that one. Because I know that play, you got a post, pitch, and then a drag. Yep.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking
I know that was, so I was like, yeah, I'm just going to wait on that to cover the post, wait on the rest of it to come through.
An open target, accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Looking to the big tight end.
He wasn't reading because he had somebody else open.
Sophomore quarterback.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
Back wheel.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. At the 45, he's loose. He gets it
Texas route, not a wheel.
And out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pulls it in. It's Connor. All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
Oh, on the repeat, Monk.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this
Straight
offense.
gambling.
And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Lawrence. And the catch and run into the end zone.
The whatchamacallit got me. I forgot to come up out of the
It's so nice to have these big
what do you call it?
playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play
Anyway,
down the field too.
you know what I'm talking about.
Huge catch radius,
The disguise.
and I love the run after the
Had my
catch.
people
These
out of
guys
position.
do this nowadays. He does the rest of the
Oh
work
yeah, for
and
sure.
gets into the end zone.
That's why I was running a man, but I had the cover 3 shell on.
And no chance at a
So they were
return.
out of
Here
position.
They'll start this drive at their own 25.
We wanna go in
Let's see if
bars.
they
We
can
can
get
go in
something going here
bars.
late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes a catch down the right side.
Thought he missed it.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle.
He
as
said
it
we
gets
don't
him
do
down
that
to
here.
37.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal
I'm
with
not
all the
audible here.
speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Hey, I'm shocked he caught it. I just knew it was an overthrow, to be honest with you.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Now, can we get this post route to cook over here?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, what a
Hit him in stride, baby.
How about the zip?
Hit him in stride. We cooking right there.
To pick up the 1st down. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback.
Get rid of it.
That's a tough
Get out of the
one.
pocket. Get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here.
Oh, yeah, I knew you would appreciate the post route right there.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Not the DT. Oh, no, that's not DT. That joke was just big.
That one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it
Oh,
over.
he was mugged. That's why I thought he was a DT.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, whoa. I did not mean to do that.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown
That's
right
me.
in his
I accidentally
hands,
did that. I didn't mean to.
Hang on, it'll be 4th down.
Once you start to get down into the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense.
Dang it, I didn't mean to touch it. I was hovering my finger over the button. Didn't mean to hit that action. Cheat. What you got, baby?
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He caught it, and he's into the end zone.
Once the safety took the crosser, it was all post route on that one. But he was playing for the shallow. It was 4th and 5. He was expecting me to hit something shallow. And I wasn't about to do it.
And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll send the back in motion. He tosses one high and deep down the left
here we
side.
go. Speed cheese. Just straight speed cheese. Hut and throw.
Touchdown, Arizona State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
I forgot to cancel match on that too, so he ended up playing it differently. The safety did.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, no.
He's going
No, safety. God dang it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I was throwing it before I even looked over there.
After a solid return.
But I threw it late.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down. Right
that one's on me.
Half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Farmer. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That was on me. That was on me.
The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Oh, that should have been a big hit.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The snap sets up the throw. Quarterback just flat missed. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Wide out trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Which would be a hot route. Tried to get back to that when I saw it. Saw it forming.
Play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown!
Yeah, he was on cover.
Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25.
I wish we could be playing this with semi-even teams.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time moments, clutch
feel like it'd be a different game.
Those contested catches is a guy
Get free, baby.
And that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
Dang, I can't believe I threw that post.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
That was one of them. Oh, shit.
Will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, you just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Wants to go up top. Fires
oh my God.
And they won't be able to connect downfield looking for
bro, what?
Play.
And that's a really good job by this defense.
Jesus
Christ. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And the defense
should have waited. He took a step back. I was looking at him taking a step back to be covering the post. He did not.
They were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance.
I forget Ruffins. I don't think Ruffins
I know it's little when these QBs miss and the
throwing power is too strong.
Man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
He was there, but he sent the house.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
I hate that dive, the way they make you dive to the side sometimes.
What they wanted to do, build the lead.
I don't want to dive down, but like I'm askew just slightly.
This week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Snagged in the middle. It's Connor. And a big gain there. He's
switching on that one.
Immediately at the 45.
And man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout.
Come on, baby. You got to get there.
His man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10.
Good hit. Let's go.
Just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Farmer. Looking to scramble. Still on his feet. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, man.
Nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag.
I thought my linebackers would be able to cover over there,
I
but
think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
They did not. So the weird thing about that formation in that play is it's a hard flat, but sometimes it don't hard flat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Like it's a hard flat, but what happens is they end up hesitating for whatever. Like they don't get out there. So
he'll start this drive firing, working that left side now.
Joker fumble.
And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
And that's one of those where you just go.
So that's why I jumped it on that one. Most folks don't throw quick to the middle like that. They don't have that confidence, but obviously he does.
You just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
Finally corralled, but not
hit him with the dagger.
the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Get a block 7-2. Out there just useless.
Where to go as that defense reacted quickly. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover.
I forget they're not fast like that to be able to just
not many receivers like to
take off and get free.
Okay, they're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down.
I knew the dogs was flying out on that one. Tried to get rid of it, but, you know, overload pressure. You know how it goes.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here we go. On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed
now and then
tremendous
QB be throwing
confidence
some
on that
dots.
throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
You got to hit those.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass.
Should have hit the R1, not the X.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
I tried to go straight at him.
Trying to get a chunk play on that one.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Thought he would be able to get out there and angle him up a little bit.
Rising up and stopping him short on fourth down.
Should have stuck to my original read on the outside. I mean on the right side.
Receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Oh, shoot.
Across the 25, he's got room.
Ran by the whole play. Figure slipped off the button while I was still rolling.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring...
Turning it on.
Good tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Sun Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
That's not what I was trying to do.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
There you go.
You just got to
That was a
execute.
fumble.
You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Connor.
How nice is it in this offense to have
I
your
mean,
best
with a
receiver play
switch,
in the
I was
slot?
trying to
You're
play the
matching him
inside
up
to
against
jump that.
linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll try to pop the draw.
Bruh.
And he's all
What's his break
over
tackle?
the first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this offense does it again on 3rd.
Joker got stood up,
So elite
got
on
hit,
3rd down all game long. That's the money down.
and then fell
All the
forward.
coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them.
About
They've
4
been
more
really
yards.
good at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
The big fella in the middle,
Quick
man. Those
base on
defensive
that one.
tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Look at the line of scrimmage, though.
On 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Looking downfield, it's Farmer. Fires to the big fella. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like
Well, that was
They
like
got it at
the,
25.
like a moth to
Let's
the
see
flame.
how successful they'll be on 1st and
I
10.
tried to bait, and Joker took off and would not stop.
They're going back to the ground.
Dive.
Picks up the first down.
Dive.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a trap.
All right, let's put 7 more up.
In this game today,
Get 1 more womp womp.
just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Man, I can't believe we missed them interceptions.
And no chance at a return here. They'll
Had
start
a
this
drop or
drive at
two.
their own 25.
Those right there could have been game changers.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch.
Oh, I was trying to run left.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run.
Breaks into the open. Powers through. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Doggone linebacker came through immediately.
Through one guy, but not through the rest. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Tried to place that one. I didn't realize that was my tight end, though.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's
nice little window right there.
He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out.
See if we can get something going. Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Nah, this isn't what I thought it was either.
Wants to throw again. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first
Why
one
in the world is he calling a timeout?
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Makes the grab.
Let's go. We said we wanted to get one Forgot to bring back the game audio.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Oh, so you're gonna go ahead and run more
this
plays.
play from the pistol.
Game's over, buddy.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
Running out the
We had some opportunities here.
I
knew what to expect, and it basically ended up being a lot of that, a lot of stunts. And what I didn't know was he had some speed cheese. I didn't even look at his roster. I just knew they were goated. A lot of malformed defenses, and we're able to take advantage of them. Quite a few, but quarterback, man, did okay, 64%, not great, but you see his short act is cold, mid is and I forget his deep. I don't think it's deep as 86. I think it's the lowest of them. It may be an 82, I think, but not great. It's not great. Maybe one more year in the pressure cooker, it'll be all right. We tried to run, and none of the runs worked. So, abandoned ship. Decent distribution there. Them drops hurt, though. Thomas, I think he was... I don't remember which one it was. Anyway, one of them had an egregious drop that really hurt on a 3rd down early, which got us down. That's the thing. Like, when you're playing overpowered teams, like, you gotta take advantage of every opportunity, and whenever we're doing stuff like that, it ain't helping when you're dropping passes and stuff. But anyway, 10 total tackles, all pretty much assists. Who led in tackles? Like to see the freshman getting some action though. Got 3 tackles for a loss. One of them was a sack. We did have 1 interception. No pass deflections, no forced fumbles, no defensive tutties. It's always going to be a long shot, but as we got close, he just threw some streaks and got rough. I was like, man. And then you get him on a play or two here, and then he instant scrambled out a 1 and got out to the on the crosser. I'm like, God dang. Just take a little bit to remember his patterns on the way that he plays, and we're able to lock in on a few plays here or there. But you know, we can't stop the run game like that, so definitely not going to be able to do anything with that. Whenever the run game is, rough like that, or run defense is rough like that. So, but anyway, we making it to a bowl game, so we slowly building. 8-3 on the season, should be 9-3 after next week against West Virginia. I'm sure we'll drop a little bit here, maybe even out of top 25, but probably just 22, 23, something like that. So we'll see how that works out. Play our bowl game, and then recruiting wise, decent amount of 4 stars coming in. So got some guys coming in that should be able to help. But anyway, before we get up out of here,